Hello once again, all my comic collecting friends out there in YouTube land. It's Comic Order 410 here, and I hope everyone's doing well. Just wanted to share some books I got in the mail this past week from two of my good friends. First up, I did my third trade with Mike, Vincru12000, and as usual, I'm very satisfied. I told Mike, I said a couple of the books are like in VG condition, maybe a little worse. He's like, don't worry about it. And I don't need to bring this up because the video is not there, but in our first trade, I had, a lot of convention variants and stuff like that Mike said he could use. And when he did the video of the books, he's like, man, you really sent me a lot of books. I feel like I didn't give you enough. And he's like, if there's anything I can do to help you out down the road, let me know. And to his credit, I never mentioned that, never brought it up. But definitely on the next two trades, he hooked me up good. I feel like he gave me more than I gave him. So definitely appreciate that. Mike's a man of his word, a good guy, and does a lot of good trades with a lot of people in this community. And if you haven't subscribed to Vincru12000's channel, I'm sure you have, but if not, there'll be a link below. Please check it out and sub. And also, Mike, I just want to say I really miss your vids. I always learn a lot from your vids, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say looking forward to more activity from you, buddy. So let's get into the books here. Mike helped me out with my Deadpool Volume 1 run, sent me issue number 10 with the Great Lake Avengers. Issue 13, very cool Pete Woods cover. I like a lot of the artists. They kind of cartoony influence style, but great artists nonetheless worked on this. So you had Ed McGuinness, Pete Woods, and now here you have Walter McDaniel. I really, really dig this cover to Deadpool number 14. Sent me Deadpool 15. Deadpool number 16, I really dig this cover. It's by Andy Kubert. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Mike. Deadpool number 17. And he helped me out. Many of you know I'm a huge fan of not only George Perez, but Wolfman and Perez's New Teen Titans run is one of my favorite runs in the history of comics. And this issue number 13, is very special to me because this is not only the first Teen Titans comic I ever read, this is the first time my young eyes ever laid on the beautiful artwork of George Perez. I was a young kid. I believe I was like 7 or 8 years old when this came out, and I saw it on a metal carousel rack in a pharmacy. And my mom bought it for me. She's like, this is the one you want? You don't want Batman or Spider-Man? Because she knew what I was into. And I was like, no, I want this one because of this cover by George Perez with Doom Patrol's Robot Man strung up here. Robin, Kid Flash, and Cyborg. Discovering them. And when I got home and read this book, I was delighted that the interiors were done by this same amazing artist that did the cover. There's a splash page or two in here that's just monumental. And I read my copy till the cover fell off, and I actually taped the cover. It's on one of my long boxes as a decorative piece. I put it on there after it fell off when I was a kid, and I still have the long box. So finally have a good replacement for it. Going to be more careful with this. So thank you so much for this issue, Mike. Definitely appreciate it. He also sent me New Teen Titans number 15. Another one I needed. And New Teen Titans Annual number 1 with this incredible painted cover by George Perez. This is just a beauty. Look at that. So thank you for that as well. And I asked Mike if he had a Thor issue or two by Walt Simonson because he's going to be at Baltimore Comic Con this year. And the issues I have were from when I was a kid. They're pretty banged up. So Mike dug out a really nice copy of Thor 344, and I believe this is the first appearance of Curse. I think this isn't a cheap book, and it's in really nice shape, so thank you very much for that, Mike. He also included Thor 347, which I do not have, so thank you very much for those. They'll come in handy at the convention, Mike. And last but not least, I saw this in one of Mike's videos. I'd never seen it before. He said he had doubles, and it's the Lionsgate film reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 129. And obviously it tied in with either the Thomas Jane Punisher movie or Punisher Warzone, but I had not seen it. And I asked Mike if I could have it, and he was like, sure, throw it in for me. So really appreciate that. Thank you once again, Mike. Hope to see more from you soon, buddy. Everyone, check out his channel. There will be a link below, as well as a link to my friend Ira Comixquest. Please check out his channel. Ira messaged me a few months back and said he was going to Detroit Comic Con and said, do you want to send me a couple books to get signed? I said, that'd be great. So I sent Ira my books, and he took his own money, to my surprise, and paid to have my books CGC Signature Series, which I know is not cheap, Ira. So I really, really appreciate you doing this, man. I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I know what this cost you, so thank you very much. Ira's a great guy, as many of you know, and he took my copy of Caliber Presents #1 with his gorgeous Tim Vigil cover, got it signed by Crow creator James O'Barr, and as many of you know, this is the Crow's first appearance, so I'm super happy to have that. And it's Signature Series at 8.5, and I kind of agree with Ira. He said this book, I think it's closer to a 9.0 myself, and I agree. So they both got 8.5s, but I was really happy to have this. I've never met Chris Claremont, and he was going to be at Ira's show, and Ira was nice enough to get Chris Claremont to sign my Uncanny X-Men 142, Part 2 of The Days of Future Past. And this is my first Claremont signed book, and this was just such an important run to my youth and just made such an impression on me. So I'm so happy to have that. And again, it displays beautifully. The flaw on this one here, which that's why I don't see why these both got 8.5s. If I get some focus here, you can barely see it. That corner's fox-eared. So other than that, it's super sharp. But I don't know if both of these books are 8.5. I think the Caliber Presents is in a little better shape. But nonetheless, 8.5 is a great grade. Super happy and surprised here that they came back Signature Series. And that's just fantastic. So happy to have these, Ira. And I thank you very much. That was so considerate of you. So please, folks, check out Comixquest channel. Check out Vincru12000's channel. Give them some subs. They're great, great guys. And I want to thank them both again for the considerate books, the considerate acts they displayed towards me. So everyone, thank you for your time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and enjoy your comic book reading.